Hello, and welcome to day 12. Good news, you are now halfway, or even maybe beyond. And the good part here is to remember that your job now is to make it inevitable. What do I mean by making it inevitable? In your mind, you get to, and I say get to, not have to, you get to make it so that it is so clear in your visualization, in your imagination, in your feelings, that you are anchoring it in to the point where you can't make a mistake. You can't do it wrong. It is inevitable. It needs to become anchored inside of your soul center, so much so that your answer is, but of course it is. But of course it is. So, how do we do that? How do we get through that little piece of making it so sure that it is inevitable? And the way we do that is anchoring in the new paradigm. And by anchor, I mean like you're dropping into your body. I want you to like really line up your spine. And I think we as Americans, and maybe you're watching from another place, but a lot of times in modern society, we are not lining up our spine. Think good posture. Think that there's a string out the top of your head and coming down into the center of your column of your body. And think about anchoring it down into the ground. Imagine as you're taking your breath in, you are dropping your center. Your heart is your center, your lungs being your center, dropping it down like an anchor through the bottom of your spine, out your tailbone, out your feet, into the earth, and anchoring and coming up with your breath to your mind's eye. So essentially, you're bringing your mind's eye into a clarity. You're breathing that energy through that straightened spine. So you're anchoring it into the earth and you're bringing it back up to your mind. And in your mind, as you're breathing into that pineal gland, as you're breathing into your third eye, you're wanting exactly to visualize or feel what it is you truly desire. You're going to give it energy. You're going to allow it to be already done in your mind. So you're saying it or thinking it as if it has already happened. So much so your muscle memory, and that brain is a muscle, is so certain this is already yours. It is yours. This is what it looks like. This is what it feels like. This is what it tastes like. I want you to go through your senses and experience it as if. So much so that when it happens, you're like, but of course, I have been visualizing that. I have been expecting that. And I want you to turn your brain into an expectation. Because when we worry, that's an expectation too. We have given a negative manifestation more energy than our affirmation. So think about this. How many times do you reaffirm the negative throughout the day? So when you have something go wrong, it feels like, but of course that went wrong. I was expecting that. I want you to get to the point where when something goes right, a synchronicity goes right, you go, but of course it went right for me. The universe has my back. Things are always going right for me. The universe is always working in my favor. I am always a magnet for wonderful things. And I literally have taken the last 10 years to change my mind. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to change your mind to the point where you are always looking for the synchronicity. You are always looking for it to work out for you. You are expecting good things so much you don't even see the negative as a possibility. And I don't mean spiritual bypassing. I'm not saying that bad things don't happen to good people that are expecting good things. I'm saying that for the most part, you're expecting things to go right for you. And you are certain that you are worthy and you are deserving to have them. And you are expecting the universe to have your back. So I want you to go through today with the understanding of your aligning and you're grounding into the expectation of good things happen to me. Of course, the universe has my back. Of course, this is coming. And grounding into this is already mine. It is done, it is done, it is done. I am certain. And things are rearranging in my favor. And it's already happening. Maybe I can't see it, but I can feel it and I know it. And I am a magnet for the success that I am calling in. I am a magnet for whatever it is you desire. Because when there's a soul level desire, the way for it to arrive is always manifest. The problem with worry is that becomes a soul level expectation. And so the way for it becomes manifest. But when you're in the praise of, I'm so grateful and thankful that this is already in my life and I expect good things, then it is already done and it's on its way. And then you're living as if. So I want you to practice that today. I want you to live as if the universe has your back and you're expecting it and you're certain. And of course, what you're asking for is already being sent like Amazon box to your door right now on its way. It is done. It is done. It's done. And be open to the surprises the universe might bring in and be like, but of course that's happening to me and for me because it's already mine. And so enjoy today. Don't forget to live magically, and I'll see you again tomorrow.